it's all the same stuff.
Mhm.
All right, two more. Let's go and we'll come full circle and wrap it up.
Can I read one?
Okay.
Sure, I was waiting on you. You can read all three of that one, and the last thing at the bottom.
I love my brother. Okay. My ears are God's ears. I hear with ears of spirit. I am non-resistant and am will to be led. I hear glad tidings of great joy. That, as I'm reading it, it really, really resonates with me. And the words, I feel really embody how I instinctively conduct myself. So it's in every move, in every step, in every effort, and even sometimes when there's contrast, and you in that moment, you kind of are compelled to listen to your guidance system, listen to that inner God in you to guide you to that next point.
Good stuff.
I guess what stuck out for me on number 18 was the last sentence, which is, we are non-resistant and we have the will to be led. We will hear great tidings of joy. And for me, because at first it was like, you kind of battle when you're first learning the law of attraction, you kind of battle with your negative thinking patterns. And sometimes we are we are resistant to changing that, because sometimes you're stuck in thinking that, well, like you said, Andre, like we can't focus on the past and we can't focus on the future. We have to live in the now. And when we do focus on the past and we focus on the future, we are resisting what we should instinctively be doing, which is to try to stay positive and always feel happy, have those tidings of great joy, because that is what creates the atmosphere that we want to, the place we want to dwell in, the happiness, which is like the end result. So that kind of stuck out to me.
I think also, as you are repeating the words, it's almost like you're making a contract with your inner being, yourself, because the words "I am" means you're speaking like almost like a committing that I'm going to do this. And then when in the part where it says will be led, I mean, it's like in every moment you have made that decision already. So just by reading it, I think alone gives it so much power. So I think it would be really cool to actually even read this to yourself on a daily basis,
Yep, I have been ever since, it's been probably about 3 weeks ago for me. But even if we play with the words a little bit, because you guys know how I am about with that, right? So if we play with the words and we started with the second sentence, went back to the first sentence, and then go to the third sentence, right, then play with the words. So if I hear with my ears, if I hear with the ears within me and not the ears that sit on the side of my face, I will always be led in the right direction.
I like that.
Because that's what it's saying. If I listen to the ears within and not the ears that's sitting on the side of my face, because the ears that sitting on the side of my face will lead me anywhere, right? So those are guys, I'm going to give them away, right? I don't even want to own those. I thank them because they make my face look complete, but I don't really need them like that, right? I'm being because you know what I'm saying? But if I listen with, you say what?
I said you're going deep.
I'm going. Okay, but I'm just saying. So we just switched it around a little bit. Yeah, if I hear with the ears within and not with the ears outside of my face, I will always be non-resistant and be able to be led in the right direction. Really, really. I mean,
Andre, you just do not know how profound that is.
Oh,
That is so, because it just, when you said that, a light bulb just went off, and I didn't mean to interrupt because I know you're trying to get to the end of this, but what it made me realize, and I'm going to say it really quick, is that this whole thing, and you've said it 1,000 times because it just registered, is that it's an inside job. So if we don't listen with the ears that are on the outside of our face, because that is subject to everything that's going on around us, and we don't believe in that because it doesn't serve us. So we have to listen to the voice inside and create our own beliefs so that is the voice that we listen to. That's what we follow. That just happened just now. So something just snapped. So I appreciate that. I've been writing notes.
No, that's good. It's the same thing with the eyes, though. It's the same thing with the eyes, because anything that you can see with your eyes is subject to change. And I'm gonna say that differently. Anything that you can see with your eyes is already old news, right? It really, really is. So what's next, right? And we go from what's next from within, right? Because that means if you can see with your eyes, it's already manifested.
Right.
Yay, right? But we trying to
as
keep
without was already what was within, right? I follow you. I don't listen to me. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, that's good.
So the ears and the eyes, all of this, this. Oh, let me find one that
goes. Please, Andre, could you please say it again? Me and James over here, like, yo.
Oh, what I just said?
You see with your own eyes is what?
Well, anything that you can see with your physical eyes, which means the eyes that's on the front of your face, right? Inserted in your head. So anything that you can see with your eyes is subject to change, right? So the question becomes, what's real and what's not? What's real reality? What is this thing that called reality? Because if you can see it with your eyes, it's subject to change. But if you could see it within and you could hear it within, that's more real than what you can see with your eyes or hear with the ears on your face.
So we over here in LA having a good old time.
Well, and it's old news already. I want you guys to think about it, because that means if you could see it with your eyes, it already manifests.